I'm Kim.
I'm Brad.
We're 6260 Ohana, California, and today we're going to be reviewing the Blue Bayou.
Yeah, so we'll let you know what the flavors are, the tastes are, and a lot more. And I wish we could say this is the first time we tried to review the Blue Bayou, but unfortunately, we didn't have the film come out a couple of times when we've been there.
So the good thing is we've eaten there a few times, so we have a really good comprehensive idea of the menu, and we'll review several items, including the dishes that we show you.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and start with one of the coolest things about the Blue Bayou, the atmosphere.
Oh my goodness, what gets better and more magical than having a meal overlooking the Pirates of the Caribbean boats?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of that southern back swamp area that's just quiet, peaceful, other than the boats going down. Except for last time we were there, it was a little bit quieter.
Yeah, the ride was down, but we could hear the gentle music of the banjo going, and it's just the lights are low.
Yeah, and it's a really cool thing. Here is a tip about the Blue Bayou. First is if you're trying to get a reservation, you have to get on the app. How many days before event?
60 days at Disneyland.
Yeah, so that 60 days, you really need to be on that 60-day mark to get it because it is a tough reservation to get.
Or I would keep refreshing and trying just randomly once in a while, see if somebody drops, especially closer.
And another thing is you can keep going trying up at the stand that day of and asking at that reservation. We literally had 3 people in front of us when we were trying to check in. Nope, sorry, we don't have anything. We checked in and all of a sudden behind us said, yes, we can get you in.
We had an advanced dining reservation, but the people behind us didn't, so they got a little extra magic and they got them in.
Yeah, so they say keep checking back because at random it also shows up with a reservation.
So, and how that happens at Disneyland. Okay, so if you go to the Disneyland app and you go down this little plus sign at the bottom, you can go to check dining reservation, how you make your advanced dining. Let's just say here. And you can go to the now button in this corner. And sometimes you'll get reservations that pop up. There's nothing available right now, but that would have been for Disneyland. So
yeah, that's sometimes on the app it works, sometimes at the podium works. So try both ways.
I would,
yeah.
Especially if you're really trying to get into
the Blue Bayou. And it is a tough restaurant to get into again.
Very tough. Okay, so starting out with our meal, we got drinks.
Yeah, this is really a neat thing now, or I guess for some people a neat thing. Some people are not how they do this. You can now buy drinks at Blue Bayou with your meal.
I got a hurricane this time. It was really good, but it's really sweet. So if you're not into like overly sugar tropical drinks, that probably would be a pass. But it wasn't very strong.
And I got a beer that was actually from Louisiana, which was a Great Amber Ale, which I liked. Now, this is the first restaurant that is not Club 33 in Disneyland to have drinks.
Well, Oga's Cantina does.
But it's not in a restaurant.
So this is the first sit-down dining at Disneyland that you can have an alcoholic beverage. So that's kind of a big deal. It just started this past summer.
Yep. So it's kind of great, unless you have Club 33. Now you can get a drink down at Blue Bayou. But if you do have Club 3, let us know. We'll go. Okay.
Anyways, the other nice thing about that is they also have a mint julep. So that's kind of a nice thing.
So they only had 2 beers and 2 mixed drinks on the menu. So I imagine it is going to rotate seasonally. So there you go.
Yeah, it was nice to have the change.
Okay, let's go ahead and go into our entrees and what we got.
Appetizers.
So appetizers, unfortunately, I don't have any video of it because we've had it before. It's great, and it's just the videos never come out, and we didn't get this last time. Is the chicken gumbo.
I find it a little spicy, but I'm super sensitive to it.
I really like it. I've never had a problem with it. I love the taste of it. It's great. Again, if you're sensitive to the spicy, probably not the best dish for you.
Okay, so let's get on to our main dishes. What did you have?
So what I got was a jambalaya. And I've had this in the past, but they changed it this time on me.
Okay. What's different?
So it was a little bit different is that they actually had a whole piece of chicken breast meat up top, shrimp on the bottom, and 2 whole sausages on the sides with the rice underneath and a little bit of sauce. Before it was all chopped up and put together like a jambalaya.
So now it seems like more of a deconstructed version?
Yeah, that's why I put it. And actually, I really liked it. I was really concerned when I first saw it because I was like, oh no, what did they do to the jambalaya? But really, I really enjoyed it this way because it got me to go rotate what I wanted to eat and everything else. I tried to search through all that soupy stuff in the rice. It made it simple to find what I wanted to eat. And it actually had really great flavor. I could really taste the sausages separately, the chicken, everything was great. I would actually recommend it. I really liked it.
Okay, this is our early birthday lunch that we went to for me. So I celebrated and got a petite filet and cold water lobster tail, and it was delicious. It was kind of interesting. It's a small lobster tail, and they butterfly it, so there's actually lobster on both sides of the tail. It's a little different. I really liked it. There was a green sauce, and I can't, for the life of me, I don't think, it says a charred onion bourbon demi. I don't think that's what it was. I think it's another like green sauce I didn't care quite for, but it was on the side. The wilted greens, I would pass on. This time they put a mashed potatoes with it. It's really good. Not quite as good as my mom's mashed potatoes, but they're really, really good. Yeah. So overall, I really like the dish. It's expensive for what it is. That dish is $56, so that's a lot. I could go back and forth. The taste was really good. It's just the price. We used a magic key to get a discount, so that's helpful.
And then Hayden had the salmon with actually had the skin on top, and he actually ate the skin. He said he liked the skin, which was odd for him. And he loved salmon. He said he really liked it. It's great. That was good. So for him, it was a win, and a kid that's salmon connoisseur.
Yeah, Hayden loves salmon, and he's very picky about his salmon sometimes, but he said that was awesome. Yeah.
So we're going to talk about, we've been there, like we said, several times before, about other times we've been there. Before they used to have a steak by itself.
Yes. Oh, that's right.
And that was really good, but they don't do it. And again, they rotate their menus based on seasons, so they're obviously only the steak with lobster this time. I've had the Monte Cristo there, which was good before, and the steak has been good there before.
It has. I really like the steak when they have it. They've always cooked it well. It's always seasoned well, so that's always a good choice.
Yeah.
All right, and of course, you gotta talk about the desserts and finish off the meal well.
Yes.
So Hayden got the 8-layer chocolate and a hazelnut cake, which comes with a chantilly cream and macaroon. The macaroon was tiny, so don't expect like a huge macaroon like what you get at Holly Jolly Bakery or something like that. It's like a little tiny. Small. So I think he really, really enjoyed it. I had a bite of it. Their cake, it used to be like triple the size. Now it's like that height instead of being like that height.
And a lot thinner this time as well.
It was, yeah, so they definitely downsized that portion.
And the thing is that this has actually been on the menu, and we've had it a couple of times before. So we kind of knew what to expect, but we didn't expect that small. Yeah,
so the size is definitely downgraded. We like it. It's a really good dish. All of us agree for dessert. But now with the size change, for $10, I think it's a bit pricey.
Yeah. So Kim and I both got what is right now a seasonal creme brulee.
So it's a cookie butter creme brulee, and it came with cookie crumbles on top and a chocolate brownie that was on shape of a Christmas tree. So that was really cute. It was sweet. Our cast member server, she said she didn't care for it. She thought it was a bit sugary. I don't think so.
I don't think it was bad. I actually really liked it, and I love creme brulee.
So I loved it.
And for me, saying something that's, if it was too sweet, I would tell you, because I don't like a heavily sweet. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. So, yeah, I loved it.
And we've had the regular creme brulee there before, but I really liked it. Yeah. I would love to see that on the menu again. But before we left, interestingly enough, we talked to another cast member. When we were raving, they were like, how was your meal? I said, oh, we really like that creme brulee that they have, the cookie creme brulee. And he was saying that they actually had like 8 desserts or like a whole series of desserts they tried. And that's what the cast members at Blue Bayou actually voted for to have on the menu. So I wonder if that's kind of a usual thing that they do.
Maybe. So
that was just kind of an interesting fact for us.
So again, it's one of those things that the desserts will change seasonally, but they normally do have a creme brulee on the menu. So one of the other things that we forgot to tell you is, how did we get right by the water?
You can request it.
Yeah. So we actually had to wait about an extra 10-15 minutes past our reservation to get it. But if you request it, they'll let you know if it's available or there's a possibility to get it. And for us, it was. So always ask to get that.
They might tell you there's a longer wait too. Yeah. So it just kind of depends. It's It's a popular place for anniversaries, birthdays, proposals, things like that. So a lot of people request water seats. You may not get right on the overlooking the water. We did, and it was magical. It was beautiful.
So how would we rate Blue Bayou, if you can already tell?
We love it.
Yeah.
It is pricey though.
Yeah, it is pricey. For me, this is the best restaurant in Disneyland and one of the top restaurants of the Disneyland Resort.
I agree. I realized that we forgot to mention they used to have these really good bread rolls that they gave you before dinner. But right now they said they're short-staffed and they have enough people to bake them. They are not being offered right now, just as a FYI, because that was I was like, oh, that sounded really good.
Like we said, it's one of our favorites to go to. We're comparing to everything we know. Unfortunately, we cannot compare it to 33 because we've never been to 33.
So the one thing we would say is this is something I'd recommend if you've never done it before. You definitely should put this on your list.
Or on a special occasion.
Exactly. Yeah, we enjoy it. We like it a lot. But we usually save it for birthdays, anniversaries, stuff like that.
So let us know what you think down below. Have you been to the Blue Bayou? Do you like it? So with that, I think it's time for us to say goodbye and
Find your magic. Bye, everyone.